The new year has just started and big news is coming to you from Galveston, Texas. That's right, I have some information that I am excited to share about cruising out of the Port of Galveston, and you're going to want to hear this. And also, stick around to the end because I have a very serious public service announcement that I need to share with you. Hello everyone, it's Cynthia. Welcome back to today's show. Well, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Galveston. I live in Texas, so it's really near and dear to my heart. And of course, I've been cruising since 2001 and am a cruise fanatic. The information I'm about to share with you is super exciting. I've sort of felt like Galveston is like the little engine that could. Do you remember that nursery rhyme or that book when we were little kids? I read it. And the little engine that could, he was not really sure of himself, but as he kept going and as he was encouraged, he kept thinking, I think I can. I think I can. I feel like Galveston has been like that. It just couldn't compete with other ports like Miami and Port Canaveral and all of the ones that are in Florida. And then we have others that you can go to, exotic ports such as San Juan, and the list goes on. But most people didn't necessarily think of Galveston as the place for cruising. Well, that's all changed. So today, January 18th of 2024, it was announced that the Port of Galveston has achieved historic record-breaking milestones ending 2023. According to Port Director and CEO Roger Reese, Galveston has achieved an astounding 42% growth from the previous year. When I say growth, I am talking about an increase in cruise passengers, welcoming 1.49 million cruise passengers through embarkations and debarkations. The article goes on to say some of the reasons that they attribute to this unprecedented and phenomenal growth is the third new beautiful cruise port terminal that was opened last year, as well as larger ships coming to home port there in Galveston. And as you know, we're talking about beautiful new and large ships such as the Norwegian Prima, Regal Princess, and Carnival Jubilee. In order for the port to be able to handle all of these beautiful large new ships and the increase in cruise passengers, definite refurbishments had to be made. So there was a $53 million refurbishment that took place. There was a comprehensive renovation of Cruise Terminal 25, which was the port's oldest cruise terminal. Royal Caribbean opened up the $125 million terminal in late 2022. And then the Allure of the Seas, the largest ship in the Port of Galveston, home ported out of that terminal. And to add to that, that terminal was the first LEED certified zero energy facility in the world. Galveston also was thinking ahead and thinking of sustainability. An astounding $42.3 million in state grants was awarded to the port. And this is going to go for vital cargo, for transportation infrastructure, and additional projects. Now, this information is really exciting for a lot of reasons. If you are a cruise fan, this is just a high five and a thumbs up all the way around. This is just great for cruise passengers, giving us options to take, not just in Florida, but all around the United States. Options to take for beautiful ships, different travel, sightseeing, going to places maybe that you've never been before. I'm curious to know, have any of you cruised out of the Port of Galveston? Can you tell me maybe in the description below some of your likes and dislikes? I've had conversations with some of my viewers before who said Galveston needed to come a long way. Their infrastructure was poo and it took too long to get in and out of the terminal. Have you been back to Galveston? Do you see any improvement? Do you still see areas that need improvement? I would really be interested to know in the comments below if you've traveled out of Galveston or if you plan to, and if you have, tell me what was your experience like. I looked it up and I wanted to give you information on which cruise lines and which ships cruise out of Galveston. So here it is. And I will leave the link in the description below so that you can take a look at this for yourself. But leaving out of the Port of Galveston is Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, and they have ships such as the Oasis class, Allure of the Seas, the Oasis of the Seas, and the Harmony of the Seas. Princess Cruise Lines also sail out of Galveston, bringing the Regal Princess and the Ruby Princess. Norwegian sails out of Galveston, including their Norwegian Prima. Disney sails out of Galveston with the Disney Magic. And of course, Carnival sails out of Galveston with the Carnival, of course, newest ship, Jubilee, as well as the Carnival Breeze, the Carnival Dream, a Carnival Vista, and also some journey sailings on, I think it is the Carnival Miracle. If that's not correct, I'll let you know if that's the wrong ship. But there are also sailings from Carnival that aren't there just the whole year around, coming and doing longer journey sailings. And speaking of longer sailings out of Galveston, we're very happy about that. More on that later. So I think it is the Carnival Miracle that will come later in the year and do journey sailings, longer sailings out of the Port of Galveston. Royal Caribbean has such ships as the Harmony of the Seas, the Allure of the Seas, the Liberty of the Seas, the Adventure, and the Grandeur of the Seas. Norwegian Cruise Lines has the Norwegian Prima. Princess Cruise Lines has the Ruby Princess and the Regal Princess. And Disney Cruise Line sails the Disney Wonder. Now, all of these cruise lines have amazing itineraries, 3, 4, 5, 7 day and longer. But there is something that I wanted to discuss about Galveston, and it's all based on geography. Because of the location of Galveston in the Gulf of Mexico, the places that cruise ships usually visit are Belize, Grand Cayman, Costa Maya, Progreso, and Roatan. Beautiful, beautiful places to visit. But we are looking for more places to visit. And I understand in 7 days, those are the locations that they can cruise to. So we're very happy to note that cruise lines such as Carnival and others will bring ships to do longer voyages, 9 and 10 day and longer voyages, so that we can go to some of the other beautiful and exotic locations that are sometimes missed on our 7 day trips because of the location and the geography. And I'm really appreciative of this because we're making sure that if you travel out of Galveston, you can still get to those beautiful and exotic locations that so many people really desire to go to. Now, if you're looking for much more detailed information on Galveston, such as how to get to and from the port, airports that are close by, hotels, please check out our other videos. I have several other videos, and I will put the link in the description below to give you information about all of the logistics about cruising out of Galveston, hotel suggestions, and more. Of course, just take a look in the description below. And Galveston is a fun destination just in of itself. You can definitely come and do a pre-cruise or stay after and do a post-cruise and have so many fun options and things to do in Galveston. So make sure you take a look at the videos listed in the description below for more information on what to do there in Galveston. And let me mention that I put out daily, at least 3 to 4 times a week, YouTube shorts that give you information on cruise news. So staying up to date on news such as this and all the things that are going on in the cruise news, check out the channel, and we upload shorts daily that give you those tidbits, that information about cruise news that you need to know. Also, take a look in the description link below and you have the opportunity to join our Patreon or to join our membership group to help out the channel. And by the way, while you're there, please don't forget to like the video, give us a thumbs up, and of course, I'm inviting you to subscribe to the channel. We look forward to having you in the right recipe for travel family. I look forward to reading your comments in the description below about your thoughts about cruising out of Galveston. Good, bad, or indifferent, I'd love to know, and I do read those comments. So there you have it. Here is the newest and latest information about cruising out of Galveston and their wonderful and remarkable growth. I think it's great for Galveston, of course, bringing new jobs and new opportunities, and great for all cruisers alike. let me make sure that I give you the public service announcement that I promised you at the beginning of the video. Today is the first day here in Texas that it has been over 32 degrees. That's right, it's actually been freezing here. Don't let anybody tell you that it doesn't get cold in Texas. It absolutely does. We had snow, we had ice, we had wind, and temperatures were in the teens. I tell you this so that when you come on your cruise to Galveston, you make sure that you do actually pack some heavier clothing, because sometimes in the winter you need it. So if you're coming to Texas during the winter, remember, it does get cold here. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we will catch you at the next adventure.